Hey Karen, you wanted to see me? Yes, Emily, I'm gonna need you to stay late tomorrow. Tomorrow? How late's late? Because I'm meant to be finishing at 3. Close? No, Karen, sorry, I have plans tomorrow. I can't close. What? Oh, well, we're gonna have to just close early tomorrow. This is ridiculous. I've asked Beth, I've asked you. Oh, yeah, Beth will say no because I have plans with Beth tomorrow. That's why I can't stay, so neither of us are free. But, oh, what about Leah? Like, she's been desperate for hours. What do you mean you and Beth have plans tomorrow? What does that mean? Is there anything else that needs explaining? That's a complete sentence. I think it makes complete sense. Well, look what's happening, Emily. Your plans are interfering with the daily running of the pub at this point. I mean, have you tried to call Leah? Like I said, she was saying that she didn't have many hours and she'd be desperate for more. No, Emily, we're going to talk about your unprofessional behaviour. You gallivanting around with Beth is basically putting the pub in jeopardy. Did you ask me, Beth, no one else, and then proceed to have a tantrum about it, Karen? Emily, you have a responsibility to take on some of these shifts, okay? You are barely working at the moment. I work 37 hours every single week, Karen. Yes, and you're maintaining a really healthy work-life balance. It's incredibly selfish of you, Emily.
Emily, come on in. We need to have a chat. Right. Oh. There's been 3 different occasions recently that we've asked you to cover and you've refused to work. Refused to work is a bit dramatic. I just didn't pick up those extra shifts. I worked my hours, yes, but for the needs of the business we do require some flexibility, okay? And when we've asked you to cover those shifts outside of your normal hours, you've said no. And we feel that we're kind of letting you get away with a bit too much here. But I have uni. Those are the only reasons that I would ever say no to a shift, is when I've got uni. So you agree, you see the problem as well. It's not, what, uni? Uni's the problem. It just feels at this point that it's threatening your job. But I was at uni before I took this job. You know my schedule. I gave it to you ages before I even started here. But I've just said, Emily, we're going to require some flexibility from our staff. And at the moment, you're not giving me any. I'm not at uni every day, but you always seem to call me when I'm at uni. If you called me on like a Friday, I don't go to uni on a Friday. I could obviously come in and cover, but you never do. The needs of the business are like always changing, Emily. It might not be a Friday that I can call you. That I might need you on a Thursday and you're at uni, and that's not my fault. You hired me knowing my schedule. I had my schedule when you hired me. Emily, we could go around like this all day. Yes, because you don't make any sense. But doesn't it boil down to the fact that, Emily, you're going to uni to develop your skills, to turn them into a career, right? So at the moment, you're jeopardizing your career by going to uni. You see that, right? You see how that doesn't make any sense. But my career isn't in this West London pub. But you're working here now, so I expect you to give it 100% dedication, and you're not doing that. I was never going to do that. That's why I'm part-time. You understand what part-time means? No, Emily, here at the pub, part-time requires full flexibility. Then why did you hire me? Because no one else wanted the job, okay, Emily?
Emily, come on in a second. So Beth needed her day off changed, so I offered her yours. Why did you offer her my day off? Emily, it's not a problem. You'll just get her day off. Yeah, I understand how a swap works, but what if I have stuff on that day? Emily, stop trying to be difficult, okay? Beth needed her shift swapped. Okay, well, my day off was supposed to be Monday, so when is it now? It's now Wednesday, and Beth's shift on Monday is a 12 close. So I'm swapping a 6-hour shift for a double. Cool! If this is what I think it is. Yes, Karen. Emily, where are you? I'm at home, Karen. It's my day off. Not according to the rota I have. It's Wednesday. You're due in today, Karen. Remember the other day when you offered Beth my day off and said I'd swap with her? So I've already done her Monday shift, which means it's Beth that's supposed to be there now, not me. But your name's on the rota because it was a swap that you did. I didn't want to swap. Beth wanted to swap and you organised it for us. I've done her Monday shift. She's meant to be in now, not me. But she's not here. So why aren't you on the phone to her and not me? Because it's your shift, Emily. That you swapped. You see, this is all just very unorganised and not very professional, Emily. I know! But I didn't swap the shift, you did. Okay, I need you to change that tone, okay? If you don't hang up this phone in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna change your tone because I'm gonna punch you in the throat. And then the hostess kicked me out of the restaurant because I didn't have a reservation. I think she was just jealous of me. Babe, I gotta go. No, babe, hottie alert, I gotta go. Hi!
Hey, what floor do you need?
Oh, 13th, please.
Can I help you?
Well, you're such a gentleman, helping a damsel in distress like me. You are the primo gentleman. Not every man would be so honourable.
Honourable what? I pushed a button for you.
Yeah, chivalry is not dead in this lift. So you work in this building?
Oh, no, I don't. I'm just visiting.
Are you sure? Are you just telling me you don't work here so I won't try and come back and find you tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day?
I would prefer not to answer these questions.
So hard to get. They always play hard to get.
Okay, bye. Didn't you need the 13th floor?
Oh, is that what I said? I think I got the wrong floor. Silly me. I'd lose my own head if it wasn't screwed on.
Okay, so what floor are you getting off at?
Oh, 23.
23. The same one as me?
Well, this must be fate then. Hey guys, get ready with me to go to a movie premiere. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm sure there's a bunch going on. My friend Gina's calling me. Hey girlfriend.
Hey, Kendra, just wondering where you are exactly?
I'm just getting ready for a fancy A-list movie premiere. Where are you?
You're what? Kendra, you're kidding me, right? You're supposed to be dog sitting. Me and Matthew are going into hospital right now. Oh my god, this is why I never ask you for favors, Kendra. You are so wildly unreliable. I can't ask you for anything.
Whoa. When did I agree to this?
4 months ago, Kendra. I made sure to ask you way in advance.
Well, that was so long ago, Gina. Obviously, I'm gonna forget and make other plans. I have a very vibrant and interesting life, Gina. You wouldn't understand. You're telling me if the situation was the other way around, you wouldn't go to the premiere. That's what you're saying.
Of course I wouldn't. My responsibilities to my friends matter more.
Well, I can't talk to you about this because you're clearly talking crazy. Anyway. No, guys, she's being dramatic. She's going into hospital, but her boyfriend's giving her a kidney, so she doesn't really have to do anything. I actually feel bad for her boyfriend, really. Not only does he have, like, an ugly girlfriend, now he has to give that ugly girlfriend a kidney, too. Man, it's just too much. It'd never be me. I'd be such a chill, cool girlfriend. So I'm thinking a smoky eye for the premiere. That'll really get all eyes on me. So guys, which celebrity do you think will hit on me first? And you can't say all of them.